should bring the witch trials back, but they should put me in charge, and then I would be able to determine who is a witch and who isn't. And when I determine who's a witch and who isn't, every lady that I think is pretty and that I want to kiss would be allowed to have a great life. And then every person that disagrees with me would be a witch and tried, and then I would subject them to rat torture. Yeah. You guys know rat torture? When they I think he was in Game of Thrones. The rat! When they have the rats on your tummy, they put some rats on your tummy, and then they take a metal bucket or a metal cage and they put it over the rats, and then they take hot, something really hot, iron or coals or something, and they put them on top of the bucket, so the bucket or the cage, the metal, starts heating up. Rat torture is pretty extreme. Yeah, that's why I like it, dumbass. And starts heating up, and then the rats start freaking out, and they're oh god, what do I do? Oh no, and then they have to they have to get out because it's heating up in there, right? But they're on your tummy, so where do they go? Through your tummy. Rat torture is gruesome. Oh god, Lee, I can't believe that you're talking about rat torture on your stream. Oh, it's making me so queasy. Grow up! Why did you smile when you explained this? Because I think it's an effective torture method, you know? I think that if you're going to torture somebody, it is one of the most effective ways possible. Or I also like the brazen bull. I am a big fan of the brazen bull, but I feel like they should change it, right? Because torture has to be for a reason, right? I don't think that torture should kill. Okay, listen. It's kind of is execution. Okay, no, listen to me. Shut the fuck up. Everybody, shut the fuck up. Listen. I think that torture and execution are two different things. Execution is for people that cannot be changed, it cannot be fixed. That's the last thing, right? But if I'm torturing somebody, I want them to still be alive, right? I want them to learn lessons and then not have the opportunity to go back into society and better themselves because this is torture, obviously, right? What did they do to the guy on Game of Thrones? Oh, that was the best part of Game of Thrones ever. I loved it. Fuck, Ramsay Bolton. Amazing chef kiss. But, I feel like what you should do, the brazen bull, right? It's a great idea. It's a great concept. But you put the guy fully in there, and then what's he do? He comes out and he's dead? You achieve nothing. So I feel like the way you do this is the brazen bull. Do you think the brazen bull is non-lethal? Listen, you fix the brazen bull so it has a little hole for the head to come out, right? Right? So that way, the guy, this is the... but you could see the look on his face while this is happening, and then but you put the guy in the brazen bull. It has a little cutout for the head, so you could talk to him, and then you could be all right, tell me where the money is, and he'll be what are you talking about? And then you heat it up a little bit more, and he's no, please, it's still hot in the eye. That the point is for it to still be hot in there. He's still gonna die, Leah. Not if you're smart about it. If you're doing torture to get information out of somebody and the person that you're torturing dies, that means that you did a bad job torturing and you should be put on the chopping block next. That is my opinion, is if you're torturing somebody and they die, that is on you for being a bad torturer, okay? I think you should be more kind and have more empathy for the victims that you are torturing. Right? You just want to see the anguish in his eyes, Leah. What are you talking about? I would never want to ever see anguish in somebody's eyes. That is a horrible thing to say, Samuel. Thank you so much for the $10. But that's a good way to run out of torturers. Well, maybe if every torturer wasn't fucking bad at their job, then we wouldn't need to be here, okay? Maybe if every torturer had a little bit more empathy and they were a little bit more patient, we wouldn't be running out of torturers. But because these guys just want to, oh yeah, let's just actually go full send with the guillotine instead of using the guillotine on simple little body part. No. Bold of you to assume that people who want torture won't kill. Listen. Listen. It doesn't work. No, it's not just for sadism. Listen to me, okay? Torturers don't have empathy. I'm not saying you have to have empathy for the victim. I'm saying you have to have empathy for the art. That's the point I'm making. You don't need to have empathy for the victim, okay? Okay, you have to have empathy for the art and the process, okay? There is a certain beauty to the process of torturing, right? Like the outcome, right? Think about Hannibal Lecter. Yes. A sadistic torturer go miles to test the limits of the human body, which would end up well over the limit. Torture is pretty romantic, though. It's like cannibalism, right? Cannibalism as like a form of like the ultimate love, you know? I think about the love and the romance of it, and like the process and the art, right? I'm not out here to like up my body count with how many people's lives I've ended. It's not important, right? That doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is the beauty of the process, right? Yeah.
My fellow brothers, in the face of our common dangers, in this winter of our hardship, remember these timeless words, as we can.